And actually, very soon I promised it to the Prime Minister, because we have now a new President of the Federation who's doing a fantastic job. Pakistan is a great football country, and we need to bring Pakistan to the head, the top of Asia for sure. Thank you. We are working on that. Give every talent a chance, especially in Pakistan.
He's a fantastic player. I thought when, Arsenal got, and then Jamie's just mentioned it then, you think he's just going to sort of motor off and just, sort of go on the up. But, he hit a bit of a lag, and he's come back from that now, and you can see that he's playing with confidence. You see that goal, the other night is absolutely pearl of a goal. First touch and then the way he is. And that comes with confidence, and when you're doing it, them strikes and them goals come with when you are up here in sky high confidence. So I think we're going to see another 0.6. I think you said.
Yeah, it's about 0.6. Yeah, I mean, Gus, it's a bit of a selection headache, I guess, for Mikel, and inform Eze, and looking like Odegaard might come back into fitness maybe after the international break. Are they two completely separate players? Is there a chance for them to play together?
Well, it depends on the game, but it's great for the coach. You have both. It's unbelievable. That's the best. The problem is when you don't have them. Both, like that. I think it looks to me, and Jamie said, and he said it, he needs certain confidence. He needs certain, moments where the coach give him that possibility. And if Odegaard come back and Arteta made the decision to change him straight away, maybe that can affect him a little bit. That's something that sometimes the coaches, we don't realize. You look for the best of the team, but if you know the player very well, you can maybe try to wait until whatever games you give him a rest or whatever to bring Odegaard back, because Odegaard is the captain.
Football has been thrown into chaos after FIFA finally addressed the storm surrounding the 2026 Carabao Cup final between Arsenal and Manchester City, and their statement has only fueled the fire. What was already one of the most controversial VAR moments in recent memory has now exploded into a global scandal. During a crucial phase of the match, Arsenal were denied what appeared to be a clear penalty after a blatant challenge inside the box. Fans, pundits, and former players immediately reacted, calling it an obvious error. Yet, despite multiple replays showing significant contact, VAR chose not to intervene, a decision that ultimately shaped the outcome of the game. With Manchester City going on to secure a 2-0 victory, the incident quickly became the defining moment of the final. Now, FIFA's response has effectively confirmed what millions believed. A major officiating mistake occurred on one of football's biggest stages. While the governing body stopped short of outright admitting fault in explicit terms, the tone and content of their statement strongly suggest that the decision should have been handled differently. The fallout has been explosive. Social media platforms have been flooded with outrage, with fans demanding accountability and transparency. Hashtags calling for VAR reform are trending worldwide, while debates rage over whether the technology is being used correctly or if it's failing the game entirely. For Arsenal supporters, the frustration cuts deep. A potential equalizer, or even a shift in momentum, was taken away in a match where margins were everything. For neutrals, the controversy raises a more troubling question. If VAR cannot get decisions right in moments like this, what is its true purpose? This incident has reignited a wider conversation about consistency in officiating, the pressure on referees, and the growing distrust in systems meant to protect fairness. Critics argue that VAR, once seen as the solution to human error, is now becoming part of the problem.